Hi everyone, and welcome to the Ethereal Tarot channel. My name is Alexa, and I'm so thankful to have you here with me today as we look into what important message do you need to hear at this time. So there are 3 groups to choose from, left to right. Timestamps in the description for whenever you know which card or cards are pulling your attention the most. Trust yourself in this process. Go with whatever you feel is best for you. Don't set limitations unnecessarily in this choosing process. So with that being said, let me know in the comments how the reading resonates with you. If you enjoy, please remember to leave it a like and subscribe if you haven't already and you want to see more from me. I really appreciate it. So let's go on and take a closer look at each option, starting off with group 1 for you. We have this card here of power. Group 2 for you, we have this card of authority. And group 3 for you, we have this card, Versatility. So those are your options. Take as much time as you need, and I will be seeing you very soon. Hello group 1, and welcome to your reading on what important message do you need to hear at this time. So let's go on and jump into it. Why don't we, group 1, to see what you need to know at this time, what important message does group 1 need to know at this time. You know what, group 1, I have to say, get ready. It seems like you're preparing for a lot of movement, or maybe you're in store for a sudden move, or there's information that will be coming to you that will ignite some type of movement in your life. I feel you've been waiting on some type of confirmation about something, group 1, or some type of go-ahead, like a receiving of a certain offer, or maybe a loan. For some of you, this has to deal with your car, or making some type of adjustment with your transportation in some way. I just feel movement for you, group 1. So perhaps this is encouraging you to get your car checked for some of you, especially if you are about to go on a trip. That could be for a small number of you, but others of you, I feel this is encouraging you to stay up to date with channels of communication, or places that you may be able to receive some type of information. I also feel this could be asking you to get clear on where you get your information from, ensuring that it is reliable, and seeing how certain, I don't know why the word media outlets, certain things that you may see, how that alters your perception or how that influences you and your actions. I feel the important message coming through is to ensure that your actions are based on your own decision, rather than being influenced by external forces, and not allowing external opinions or ideas or ways of thinking or other people's values to deter you from taking a certain direction in life, or deter you from a path that you feel drawn to. So let's get a bit more information for you, group 1, about the important message here. Can we get a bit more information for them? Yeah, I feel the message here is to go towards what you love in whatever form that may present, um, allowing yourself to feel more open to the idea of love and receiving different types of love, maybe decentering a focus on a specific type of love. So, for example, you could have been hyper focused on romantic love or hyper focused on receiving love from your family, um, or even friends. But I feel there's a message here to be open to all ways of things coming into your life, or all types of things to come into your life, and to release some type of fixed mindset around how something should go. There seems to be a message about openness overall so that you can allow more movement in your life. Group 1. And I also feel there's an encouragement to take time out to really get clear on what it is that you do love, what inspires you in life, what brings you a sense of joy and fulfillment, and connecting back to that part of you that is driven by passion, or that is driven by a sense of devotion or love for something or someone, and reconnecting with passion in general so that you can feel more momentum in your life, or getting yourself out of a certain rut that you've been in. It's interesting, group 1. So I do want to get into the tarot now so that we can get more specific here. What important message do you have for group 1, please? An important message for group 1, please. Yeah, there seems like a preoccupation with the mind, or overthinking things. Yeah, it seems like a beginner's mindset would serve you well, group 1. I feel the passion for something may have dwindled, or there could have been some type of overwhelm with external things, or a lot of different parts of your life have been distracting you from yourself, or from your passion, or from that sense of joy and enthusiasm for life, or that sense of wonder that you have. Maybe for some of you, your school or your studies have distracted you, or your preoccupation with your financial situation or your work situation could have been overwhelming you or overburdening you in some way, or just feeling as if your contribution is outweighing what you are receiving, feeling like you are putting in more than you're getting out. And this could also be in regard to relationships, and you feeling taken for granted or taken advantage of, and how much you are present for those around you, or how much you do have to offer. And I feel the important message that you're meant to hear is that you don't have to overextend yourself, group 1. That's not necessary. And I feel with that solitude card being on the bottom here is to really take time to honor what you have cultivated in your own life, and to give yourself the accolades or the appreciation that you are yearning from external sources. I feel there is an encouragement to really take time to admire your value, to admire what you have created, the life that you've been building for yourself, and how influential of a person you are, and how much you do bring to other people's lives, and how much joy and encouragement and love and inspiration that you have within you that you may provide to other people. It seems like a time to replenish your own reservoir that you extend to other people, like a time for deep replenishment, so that you are able to continually move forward without feeling burnt out or drained, or overwhelmed, because it seems like there's been a lot of overwhelm for you, group 1. And yeah, I just see for you, it's important that you know how much you do have to offer, how much you do inspire other people. I just get an inspirational vibe with you, group 1. I feel like you're very inspirational. You have much to give to this world, and I feel for you it's important to reevaluate what you are giving your attention to, what you are giving your energy, your effort to, because it seems like you invest a lot into what you focus on, or once you put your attention towards something, you give it a lot of time or a lot of energy or resources in some way. And it's important that you reserve that for things that truly matter to you, and that you get clear on what really matters to you, and you allow everything else to fall away that isn't aligned with what you feel is important to your path, to your purpose, and ensuring that you're aligning with opportunities that do bring you a sense of fulfillment and that aren't focused on superficial desires. For some reason, I feel that's another I don't know what word to use, challenge, or getting clear on what areas of your life have been filled with superficiality, what doesn't feel genuine anymore, what doesn't feel real, what doesn't feel aligned, and where you have to exert too much of your effort for it to stay in your life. Now's the time of getting clear with that so that you can invite new experiences, new avenues of emotional fulfillment, new opportunities for financial success or for health improvements. I feel there has been some type of health concern, if not like a severe health concern. I just feel a level of fatigue, or just feeling as if you lack the vitality to really have passion for things. There's a need to really get clear on what's pulling so much of your energy, and how you feel restored, and what practices or routines help you to stay in a flow or in a sense of balance. It's very interesting. I feel an important message for you also is to develop new self-care practices. Maybe it's time to upgrade your self-care. Maybe whatever you've been doing is not enough for you to feel replenished and renewed. You may require more, with that Queen of Wands here. Her standards are set for herself to ensure that she feels confident and courageous and centered within herself, and it takes a lot of work to get to that point. So no matter the gender you are, group 1, it just seems like there's a need to pay more attention to your vessel and how you're caring for yourself. Very interesting. Can we get a bit more information here for group 1 about an important message for them, group 1? We have key with successful outcome to your problems. So I do feel the ending of this overwhelming burden of responsibility is coming, or a solution is coming, a way out is going to be offered to you in some way. Especially with this blessings card, I feel like things will start to show up for you, or confirmations or affirmations. Something is going to be presented to you that offers you a sense of ease to your situation, or provides you with more calm within this current time. This also may be a new offer in a creative pursuit, or a new job offer, or a promotion that you may be receiving, or a raise with the 6 of Pentacles. it seems like something is coming in right on time with that Eight of Wands as well. So we have man with dealings or relationship with a man. A relationship could be improving as well, or ending. I feel like that's the improvement. For some of you, you are moving away from situations that cause you to question your value or lead you to doubt yourself in some way or take excess energy from you. And you know what? Now that I think about it with this reading, it may be encouraging you to embrace the energy of solitude more often so that you are not spreading yourself out or overextending yourself in relationships or situations that don't bring you value or don't provide you with what you're needing long term, especially. For some of you, this could be someone that you've had a child with, or that you've created something with, or that you had hopes of creating something with. That's very specific, but others of you, you could be this this man or this person, and it's just encouraging you to find more solutions in your current predicament. Overall, group 1, no matter the gender, like I said, I just feel like there are situations, relationships that you are needing to move away from so that you can have more clarity and awareness about where you are going and what direction you wish to head in. I feel there's an encouragement to get clear on your direction, get clear on what you wish to create for your life, and allowing everything else to align with that vision, and not holding on to ideas of what something should be, or holding on to an idea of who should be in your life or what should be in your life, as you are creating what it is that you want. I hope that was clear, group 1. Sincerely, I do hope so. It just seems like it's a time of clearing out, making room, making space, and really caring for yourself in that process. Anything else for group 1, please? Wow. With the star, we have that twice. The star is here twice with guaranteed success. So just know that whatever you are working towards, especially if it is in the realm of improvement for your life or for yourself, it is going to turn out to be a success, especially if you stay dedicated and motivated, and that you persevere through any of the challenges that may pop up for you, because there is going to be a successful outcome to whatever you face. Okay, group 1. Yeah, wow. I was just talking about the health concern. We have fly with a period of ill health and depression. So maybe you're coming out of that time, or there's going to be a solution to any issues that you've been dealing with. Maybe this is coming through a form of a person who is going to provide you with a certain resource or resources that help you to come out of this period of time. Yeah, and I feel this could be connected to a mental state as well. Like stress could be the root cause of any health concern that you have, or some type of inflammation could be due to excess stress on the body. We also have Beryl with you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And I do think you're getting clear on what that is so that you can make changes in your life or adjust in some way. We have Carriage with a journey, either physical or mental. I did say in the beginning, get ready. Get ready. Things are about to start moving. You may be expanding your mind in some way. And finally, we have Parrot with someone will gossip about all your secrets. So do be mindful of who you are keeping around you, who you are telling your information to, and ensure that they are, that they deserve to know whatever it is that you're telling them. Just take some time to reevaluate who is in your life and who is influencing you, and ensure that they are of good influence. If someone is gossiping, that may be a sign that they have nothing better to talk about, or nothing is interesting in their life to talk about. Not, nothing against people who do that, but if that is the center of the conversation, that is, to me, a red flag. Just be mindful of that. So there we have it, group 1. This is the important message for you. I hope it has been clear. Let me know in the comments below how it has resonated for you, and if you enjoyed, please remember to leave it a like and subscribe if you wish to see more content from me. I appreciate that. So thank you for being here with me. I send you many blessings. Much love to you. I hope that you take time out to really care for yourself and nurture your needs, because you deserve that. And don't settle for situations that don't align with you, group 1. So that's what I have. I leave you here. Much love. Bye-bye. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your reading on what important message you need to hear at this time. So let's go on and get into it to see what important message does group 2 need to hear at this time, please. I love that. So many songs come to my head at this time. Group 2, there's this message for you to not give up. I feel like it's so cliche, but I'm forgetting who sings this song. It's like, take me on, take on me, I'll be on. I'm forgetting the lyrics, but it's like this persevering determination, focus, desire, a drive, and a need to contemplate on how you may be setting yourself to very high standards right now, especially if you are working on something, or if you're in the producing type of field where you create or you put things out into the world. I feel there's a level of needing to be consistent and really focusing on the long-term goal, rather than being caught up in not receiving receiving what it is that you want immediately, like an immediate gratification. I feel for you to know that whatever you are working on will provide you with what it is that you're wanting, but it does require a level of focus. And outside of work, I feel this is staying determined on improving yourself overall, improving your well-being, improving your current circumstances, whether that is focusing more on improving your body or focusing more on improving your health, and not getting swayed by not seeing results immediately. I feel there's a need to overcome some type of emotional blockage, or facing maybe a pattern of turning away from your emotions and using work as an escape, or using something as an escape. And primarily I feel like it's work or creating something. And for some of you, if you do create art, I feel you could be facing some type of creative blockage, or you're feeling as if you're not as creative, or you're feeling like something's preventing you from really having things prosper in the way that you want. It just seems like a preoccupation with something not moving fast enough, but you still are putting in a lot of work, or being very analytical about something. That word analytical immediately makes me think of analytics, or being focused on how well something is doing, and I feel like that's pulling you away from your true passion about something, or it's pulling you away from your initial motivation, or taking the fun out of something. And yeah, this could be in regard to any new habit you're trying to form or any new life path you're trying to open up for yourself. It just seems like the message here is to not pull the fun out of it, or ensure that you have a foundation of enjoyment behind what it is that you are doing. Let's say you want to start a new workout routine. Try to find a way of making that enjoyable for you. If you enjoy working out with your friends, maybe try to invite someone that you enjoy being around, or if you like playing sports, then maybe trying to implement that into your schedule more often. Or if you're trying to cut down on social media or cut down on whatever it is, implement something that helps you to feel like it's worthwhile, and so you're not easily taken away or easily discouraged by the monotony of the situation, or how much it will take to get to where you're wanting to go. It seems to remove the timing of things, because that seems to be weighing you down, or it's causing more harm than good in the overall progress. I feel like it will make more progress if you remove the idea of I need to be here by this time, or this needs to be that by this time, or I need to have this or that by a certain time. It just seems like those constraints it's like putting a rubber band around your success in a way. So that's very interesting. I also feel it's just important for you to connect more deeply to your emotions at this time, and see how you may be trying to evade certain emotions, or how you may be trying to block out certain things that you may be feeling, or distracting yourself in some way. So that's interesting. I am going to be honest with you, group 2. I feel a little embarrassed by the singing in the beginning, because it's like, did I really need to do that? But it led to the message, so I guess so. And that could be another thing is, I feel you are growing and moving forward. And I feel you've been doing this over a long period of time. Like, you've been growing and expanding and refining yourself, or refining your craft, or becoming more knowledgeable about things, and just becoming more of yourself. And I feel there could be an energy of embarrassment about past actions, or maybe wanting to block out feelings of shame around certain things that you've done in the past. And when I bring that up, I'm feeling like an energy of defensiveness for yourself, perhaps, or it's interesting energy. I just want to get the cards so that we can get more clear, but there's definitely a turning away from certain emotions that you're not wanting to feel. Very interesting. But it seems like reckoning with your past in some way will help you to move forward. Can we get more information, please, for group 2 about this important message for group 2, please? Yeah, success is assured for you, group 2. I feel like you're experiencing some type of success already. I feel, it could feel empty though for some of you. This is kind of getting a little deep, I feel. And I feel you could be experiencing some type of emptiness around your current situation, even if you are having some type of material success, or you are having success in some avenue of your life. It seems like it's not weighing up to what you thought it would, or it's not giving you the fulfillment that will last you for longer. And it could lead you into reevaluating what matters to you, or what truly could bring you that sense of long-standing emotional fulfillment, or restructuring your idea of what success even means to you, and how you may want to develop other parts of your life and not just stay so tunnel vision on making something happen in your life to where you neglect other important parts of your life. Let's say that you are very heavily focused on your work or making something successful or having financial success in your life. That may keep you from developing those meaningful relationships that you could share the success with, or it could cause you to neglect practices of self-development. It just seems like there is perhaps a certain part of your life or parts of your life that may have been neglected in your pursuit of success, and now it's time to continue to foster that success in your life, but also see how you can improve other areas of your life that you feel are not as fulfilling. Overall, I feel like your life is good. It just seems like there's like a underlying level of dissatisfaction, or just feeling like things could be better. And I do encourage you, group 2, to take some time out to yourself to really get clear on what is bringing you this sense of apathy, or just feeling maybe a bit bored, even like what's causing your boredom, and how you could fill that space or that time with things that could not only cure the boredom or inspire creativity from that boredom, but it could also improve your understanding of the world, or just improve your understanding of yourself, and the skills that you are able to cultivate through your boredom. It just seems like, finding new skills, finding new hobbies, and not having just one single focus, but expanding your view is the important message that I feel for you, group 2. So diversifying your interest, doing things new. Maybe this is picking up a new course or learning something. But yeah, it seems like you're a very successful person already. It just seems like you want more from your life at this time. But can we get a bit more information for group 2 about the important message they need to hear? Group 2, please. That's very interesting. These 2 cards came out in the last reading. Yeah, you know what? With that 5 of Pentacles, it does seem like this feeling of being neglected, or just maybe going through challenges on your own, or going through things on your own, constantly feeling like you have to be the one to make things happen, group 2. And I feel that leads you to exhausting yourself, or neglecting yourself, neglecting your needs, even maybe feeling like your needs aren't that important because other things are more important than your needs. And I feel, with this the Star and the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, I just feel now's the time of really deeply connecting with how you feel renewed, what renews you. Maybe listening to people who encourage you to take care of your needs, especially if you have a tendency to neglect your needs. I'm even thinking of the simple need of being hungry or thirsty. Not foregoing that primal urge, because your body's telling you, like, I need fuel. It's not there for no reason. So it's like I'm losing my words. I feel group 2 is just really connecting more deeply to your needs and listening to your body, not ignoring your feelings, because I feel if you have a tendency of ignoring certain feelings you have, or maybe saving them for later or saying like, I'll think about that later, or I'll do that later, especially in regards to yourself, then there could be like a wall between your emotions and your needs, and you not being able to fully understand your needs. And now's the time of shifting your priorities and ensuring that you're on the top of the list of priorities. Like, you are your biggest priority, group 2. So make sure that you are giving yourself what you need to continue to have that drive for other parts of your life. And connecting with people who really do uplift you and bring you a sense of joy and love and bliss, who bring harmony into your life, or who just have a calming effect on you. And they may be people who prioritize self-care, or who are really trying to develop new self-care practices. Maybe this is joining a community or a group that focuses on some type of self-improvement or self-care. Yeah, that's what I really see. So, you know, it's interesting how I've put these cards out. It's kind of spread out. So for some of you, you could feel that you are maybe spreading yourself too thin, or, you know, yeah, that's what I really feel, spreading yourself out too thin, maybe to people who don't really give you what you need. It's just a time of reevaluating what you are investing yourself into and seeing how you could improve your priorities in some way. So can we get more information for group 2, please? What important message for group 2, please? All right. On the bottom, we have triumph over troubles and obstacles. So that's interesting. We have bat with take care. Enemies are working against you. That's interesting. I'm gonna wait to see that. That's interesting. We also have tulip with great passion, and hand with in need of help or assistance and guidance. So I do feel there could be a maternal figure that may be able to provide you with some type of sound advice or some type of help in some way. I feel like their wisdom may come with a level of bluntness, or they may say something that may hurt in the moment, or it may like trigger a defensiveness about you, group 2, but it's something that you may need to hear. So sit with it before you lash out, I want to say. Also, though, for group 2, I feel that with this back card, I feel there could be someone who warns you of someone that you may need to reevaluate in your life. I feel like the word enemies is very extreme, but it could just be people who don't have the best of intentions, and they may be a romantic partner or people who you share moments of passion with, and yeah, they just may not have the best of intentions. So just make sure that you are surrounding yourself with people who show that they deserve to be in your life, you know, who don't take from you or don't trigger abandonment wounds, or who don't trigger emotional issues or cause you to feel bad about yourself in some way. Yeah, I'm getting like there could be some relational issues from the past even that you may need to look at, group 2. Very interesting, that back card. Can we get more here, please? Very interesting. Yeah, with pale, time to get out of a situation. You know, I feel there's going to be some advice. Either they don't have to be older, they could just be maybe, yeah, like a couple days older than you, years older than you, someone who's older than you, I feel, could give you insight into a situation that you need to get out of. And you know, with that turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. You know, I feel the message there is, if you don't take heed to the advice that you're given, then you're going to continue to be in situations that you are unsatisfied by. Or if you don't take heed to advice or valuable advice that you hear, it could lead you into spaces or places that don't uplift you, or that lead you to being in situations that you somehow have to find a way out of, and that leave you feeling unfulfilled or feeling like you wasted something. And the garbage truck is here. So it seems like something needs to be taken out. Something needs to be eradicated from your life, so that you can make space for what's truly important. Very, very, very interesting. I would love to know how this resonated for you in the comments below, group. To leave it a like if you enjoyed, or if it helped you in some way, and subscribe if you wish to see more from me. But really take some time to get clear on what's important to you, group 2. I apologize for the noise. And make sure you take heed to valuable advice, even if it's something that you don't want to hear. But yeah, sending you much love, many blessings. Take care of yourself, group 2, and stay committed and focused to your goals, but also leave room to enjoy love and community. So that's where I leave you, group 2. Much love. Bye bye. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading on what important message do you need to hear this time. So let's go on and get into it to see what important message you need to hear, group 3. What important message is for group 3 this time, please? I feel there could be an indecisiveness that you are struggling with at this time. Maybe not being able to see what decision will be best for you in the long term. Yeah. Can we get more information? That's so vague, please, for group 3. Yeah, you know, I feel you're struggling with some level of analysis paralysis, not being able to see the big picture of something because your perception is clouded by a level of anxiety or fear or worry. I feel like the mind is preoccupying you a lot, and it could be even influencing your sleep or disrupting your ability to sleep. And I feel this could happen a lot during the night, group 3. And I feel the important message for you to hear at this time is that your worries about how something may go for you, or how something may turn out, are really going to prove to be a lot smaller than they've been showing up. I feel like your worries are a lot louder than they really need to be. I'm thinking of this card in this deck here. I'll get to this later, but it's like great worry over nothing. It seems like your mind is causing a lot of emotional turbulence as well, and it could be stagnating your progress, or there could be an energy of self-criticism, of maybe wanting to feel confident, wanting to put yourself in a position of feeling like things will work out or things are going to be okay, but then facing fears of when things in your past didn't go the way that you expected them to, or feeling like you are going to always be disappointed. But the important message is that that mindset or that perception of reality is causing more harm than good, and it's keeping you away from being able to expand in your life or expand outside of this mental prison that you may be in or experiencing. And I feel now's the time of getting clear on what those anxieties or fears are trying to connect you to, what part of you is trying to be recognized, and maybe not trying to run away from those fears or engaging in behaviors that may lead you to sabotaging certain situations or even sabotaging yourself because of the loudness of that fear. For some of you, this could just be as simple as social anxiety and you choosing not to engage in environments or communities or going out with people who may be able to give you that sense of wholeness and community that you look for. And for others of you, it could be as big as you fearing that you may lose your job in some way. It just seems like there's this catastrophizing habit that needs to be really looked at and seeing where that started and why that has been a consistent mindset that you kind of get wrapped up in. Yeah, it feels very internal for you, group 3. Very internal. So can we get more information, please, about this message? I just feel the main message you need to hear is that everything is okay and everything will be okay. And to know that the mind can either be our best friend or our biggest foe, and to make sure that you are not going down rabbit holes of thoughts that don't uplift you, but turning your attention to what brings you a sense of harmony within the self, but also helps you to feel grounded and safe and secure, especially within. Because there could be like a feeling of self-consciousness or judgment of the self. It could be a lot of different things, internalized criticism or internalized judgment that you've experienced from other people, hyper focusing on certain things. It just seems like a very critical internal dialogue. And I feel with the moon, it makes me think of like a mirror exercise of looking in the mirror and maybe thinking about when you do look in the mirror, what's the first thing you say to yourself, or how do you perceive yourself when you see yourself? When you look in the mirror, do you say, oh my God, I love my body. Oh my God, I love my hair, or is it, oh, that needs to change, or oh my God, that looks so bad. It's like really connecting to your relationship to yourself and how that may be causing some level of disruption within emotionally, and how that may be influencing your connections to the world, or how that's developing a certain worldview that you have of yourself, or how it's influencing your perception in some way. And maybe how certain insecurities or mental blockages are keeping you from what it is that you really want. And it's making you doubt your ability to get the things that you want, maybe even on a subconscious level. I feel this is very deep, group 3. It's beneath the surface, I feel. Like something that disturbs you when you're to yourself or when you're not distracted. And I feel facing these things could bring a level of distress. So of course, if you need assistance in facing certain internal struggles that you deal with, always reach out for assistance and support. This is not a life that we need to do alone. It could just be having a conversation with a friend or a family member or someone who helps you to feel very comforted and safe, or this could be a counselor or someone who has the resources that will allow you to really sit with yourself and to feel safe with doing so. So definitely group 3, you deserve to feel good, period. You deserve to feel safe. So I do hope that this message provides you with some level of comfort and insight into how well taken care of you are, and how well taken care of you will be, because you're still expanding, you're still evolving, you're still growing. I just feel now is a time of facing a challenge that you may have within yourself, and that could be a really big challenge, or it can feel really big, but the reward of overcoming this challenge will be twice as large. Okay, so no challenge is given without a solution. Okay, group 3, so you're supported through this time. Lean on the support of others. You do not have to do this alone, especially if you feel a level of being alone, or if you have been self-isolating. I feel this is an encouragement to reach out for support, surround yourself with good people, joining communities, and breaking out of this pattern or habit of being to yourself. And even if you have been surrounded by people and you still feel this way, maybe being more open about what's going on internally, if that relationship is safe to do so. Very interesting, group 3. Let's get more information for you, group 3. Anything else about this important message for group 3, please? We have courage. I feel the courage to reach out, the courage to express what's really going on, the courage to face the truth of the situation, of what's going on internally. And for some of you, this is encouraging you to make a decision to move, or to get yourself out of a circumstance, a situation that causes you to feel trapped, or that leaves you feeling unsteady or unstable. I feel the message here is to look at your options, expand your view of your options, expand your view of what your life could be or what you could have in your life, and maybe even allowing yourself to think outside of the box or outside of what you've been conditioned to believe is possible. Really questioning your belief systems, or questioning your thought processes, and ensuring that you are sorting through the beliefs or the thoughts that don't fully align with your truth, or don't fully align with the energy of love. If it doesn't make you feel good, or it doesn't provide you with a level of insight or clarity that prompts you to make choices that alter your life for the better, then perhaps that belief is not serving you in some way. It seems like getting very clear on what is not serving you, especially internally, or the patterns that you have within your life that have stagnated you in some way, or that keep you in a perpetual cycle of disappointment or overwhelm, or just feeling unsafe. I keep getting this feeling unsafe, or feeling ungrounded. That's the main thing, just not grounded. Seeing how you can implement more habits or practices that help you to connect with yourself and with others more often, but also help you to break down certain beliefs about yourself and about the world around you. It just seems like a need to dismantle old beliefs that keep you stuck in your mind, or stuck in some type of fear or anxiety. But yeah, I do feel like you are going to overcome this challenge. Group 3, like I said before, no challenge is given to us without a solution. So I feel even in the midst of this time, this current battle that you may be facing within yourself, you will overcome it, and you will be able to provide insight to those around you on how to overcome certain issues that you may be struggling with. I feel like you're a pioneer, group 3. You have a level of leadership to you to where you may be tasked with having to overcome situations that no one around you has ever had to face. And it's for the purpose of you being able to have that wisdom to share with the people that you encounter. Yeah, you're very unique, group 3, and your life is going to serve as inspiration for others. And it's important that you do surround yourself with people who you can trust and that you feel safe to be around. And to make sure that your mind, or the things that you believe, or the things that you tell yourself, ensuring that those thoughts don't keep you from staying focused and diligent on your path and on your purpose. But definitely I do see there's a need to open up, and open up wide. Group 3, open up to the world around you, and to not be so fearful around maybe traveling, or opening yourself up to new people. Dismantling old fears is really the next step in your journey, and having the courage to overcome these fears. Because a life lived in fear is a life that hasn't been lived. So it's time to really step into living your life and having new milestones, celebrating yourself in a new way. So let's get more information here. I feel like your reading is going to be a little long. Group 3, I can already tell. So hopefully, those of you who chose group 3, hopefully you guys live near each other and you can form a community, or maybe you make a Discord and you invite people out. But in reality, perhaps not all of you live near each other. I'm quite sure this is on a worldwide platform, so really the more practical thing would be to join communities that are nearby that have a level of interest. I just get this need to connect for you, group 3. There's this big need to connect. So I'm not going to focus too much on that, because I keep getting sidetracked by that main message. So it just seems like that's the main important message, is to connect with the world around you. And if you're not ready just yet to open yourself up to new people, just make it a habit, or work on the habit of getting yourself out each day, whether that's going to a park or going to a store. Just getting acquainted with being around other humans. You don't have to talk to them, but it can start small. Others of you may be more open to meeting new people, so just do what you feel is best, group 3, of course. So let me stay focused on the task at hand. Okay, let's get more information here on the important message for you. Yeah, on the bottom we have death, so something's definitely changing. I feel like it's a death of old beliefs, or old thoughts, or old insecurities, and opening up to the expansion of the mind and overcoming certain wounds that may have been afflicted upon you, whether in your past, or feeling unsupported, or maybe not wanting to engage in certain relationships because you have certain relational traumas from your past that you're working through. it just feels like you're overcoming a lot of your past at this time, and maybe battling two sides of you, where one is ready for that adventure, one side of you is ready to explore and expand and go into the unknown, and the other side of you is battling with the perceptions that have been developed from the past. And I feel right now is to really lean into that part of you that's wanting that newfound freedom, that's wanting to explore and expand. So we have the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So I feel like this is going to be something that you triumph over. You will find success in this. With the Three of Pentacles, I do feel like working with other people is a requirement, and perhaps it will allow you to have more compassion with yourself, maybe surrounding yourself with people who have traits of compassion, of kindness, checking in with the character traits that you wish to possess within yourself, but also the character traits that you want other people around you to have, and ensuring that you're providing that to yourself, providing that love and that forgiveness of self and others, and that love that you wish to experience. It seems like it's starting with you by first cutting out any belief systems or patterns of thought that keep you from truly nurturing yourself and seeing your value and seeing your worth and seeing how much you do have to offer, really connecting with that sense of worth and value, and really celebrating yourself, ensuring that you develop a new self-concept that promotes confidence and courageousness. And you know, that mirror practice of looking in the mirror and always finding something positive to say about yourself will really help you to transform the way that you see yourself, and it will help you to transform the way that you interact with other people as well. And I do feel by you focusing on uplifting yourself, you're able to have more harmonious connections with other people. So that was a very straightforward message. I'm going to go ahead and get these final cards for you, Group 3, about the important message for you this time. Group 3, please. So we have Heart. Oh. With love, deep affection, and caring. And I do feel that that is something that you deeply desire at this time. And that's why I keep encouraging you to connect and allowing your heart to be healed by inviting in new connections that help you to dismantle old beliefs around relationships, and seeing that you can feel safe around other people, you can trust other people, and you can allow yourself to be open and vulnerable without fearing that someone's going to hurt you or betray you in any way. And that may have led you to some type of self-isolation or some type of breakup of relationships could have happened in your past that really have affected your ability to connect. But now's the time of allowing yourself to see the goodness of humanity. But of course, take as much time as you need. Really focus on ensuring that you're in a place of feeling cared for, and surrounding yourself with the love that's already in your life. If you already have great friends around you, or if you have a loving and supporting family, really lean into that love. And find new ways of experiencing love. Group 3. I do feel like I meant to leave it there. So, wow, has this been a journey, Group 3? Let me know in the comments how it has resonated with you. I hope that all is well in your world, and if not, may it be soon. I really appreciate you for being here with me today. So much love to you, many blessings. Take some time to really care for yourself, to really nurture yourself and nurture your needs, nurture your body, and honor who you are and accept yourself fully, Group 3. So that's what I leave you with. I hope to see you in the next reading. Leave it a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you wish to see more from me. Until the next one, much love to you. Bye bye.